Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading deep into the heart of the Texas Hill Country to explore the story of Kerrville, Texas, a charming small city with big natural beauty, a rich cultural scene, and a history tied to ranching, railroads, and German immigration. Whether you've driven through on the way to Fredericksburg, floated the Guadalupe River, or enjoyed a festival under the Hill Country stars, Kerrville has a story that goes way back. Let's dive in. Long before European settlers arrived, the region around what's now Kerrville was home to Native American tribes for thousands of years. Groups like the Lipan Apache and later the Comanche moved through this rugged landscape, hunting buffalo and deer, gathering native plants, and using the Guadalupe River as a lifeline. Archaeologists have found evidence of prehistoric campsites all along the Guadalupe, proving people have lived here for over 10,000 years. The area that would become Kerrville really began to take shape in the mid-1800s, during the era of Texas statehood and westward expansion. After Texas joined the United States in 1845, settlers began pushing into the hill country, drawn by fertile river valleys and open grazing land. Many of these early settlers were German immigrants, part of a larger wave that transformed central Texas. They were tough, hard-working, and brought traditions of farming, music, and close-knit community life that still echo in the hill country today. In 1846, Joshua Brown, a veteran of the Texas Revolution, came to the area along the Guadalupe River. Brown saw the towering cypress trees lining the river and decided it would be a perfect spot for a shingle-making camp. The cypress was ideal for splitting into roofing shingles, which were in high demand across Texas. Brown brought other settlers with him, and they set up camp. At first, the settlement was simply called Brownsboro, but it would soon get a new name. By 1856, the town was officially laid out and renamed Kerrville, in honor of James Kerr, a major in the Texas Revolution and one of Stephen F. Austin's early surveyors. Although Kerr never actually lived in the area, he was an important figure in early Texas history, and naming towns after him was a popular way to honor his legacy. Kerrville became the county seat when Kerr County was formed in 1856. The early days of Kerrville were rough. Settlers had to contend with droughts, disease, and raids by the Comanche, who were being pushed from their traditional lands and resisted fiercely. Fortifications were common. Settlers often built sturdy stone houses that could serve as temporary forts. Despite these challenges, the town grew slowly, supported by ranching and farming. The surrounding limestone hills and lush river bottoms were perfect for raising cattle, sheep, and goats. By the late 1800s, Kerrville had become a hub for the wool and mohair industry, with many local ranchers raising Angora goats. This part of the hill country became known as the mohair capital of the world, a title it still proudly claims. A major turning point came in 1887 when the San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway reached Kerrville. This rail link opened up new markets for local ranchers and businesses. Suddenly, wool, hides, livestock, and shingles could be shipped quickly to San Antonio and beyond. It also brought tourists and health seekers. The clean air, mild climate, and beautiful scenery made Kerrville popular with people recovering from illnesses like tuberculosis, who came hoping the hill country would work its healing magic. In the early 1900s, Kerrville began building a reputation as a place to relax and rejuvenate. Sanatoriums, guest ranches, and summer camps sprang up all along the river. Many Texans from the coast and the big cities would spend weeks in Kerrville to escape the summer heat and humidity. Kerrville's role as a cultural and artistic hub also started to blossom. The town became known for music, thanks to events like the Kerrville Folk Festival, which began in 1972. This world-famous festival draws songwriters and fans from all over the globe to the Quiet Valley Ranch just outside of town. Kerrville is also home to the Q Theater, the Museum of Western Art, and a vibrant community of painters, sculptors, and writers inspired by the rolling hills and wide Texas skies. Meanwhile, the Guadalupe River remained at the center of life in Kerrville. Generations of kids have grown up swimming, tubing, and fishing along its banks. Riverside parks and trails make the river a year-round attraction for locals and visitors alike. Today, Kerrville is a city of about 25,000 people, blending small-town charm with modern amenities. It serves as a gateway to the wider hill country, with wineries, state parks, and charming towns like Fredericksburg, Bandera, and Comfort all just a short drive away. Kerrville also prides itself on its medical facilities, retirement communities, and outdoor lifestyle. Hunting, birding, kayaking, and cycling are all popular. And every spring, the bluebonnets paint the hills in waves of brilliant color. But even as it's grown, Kerrville has never lost its roots. You can still see limestone buildings from the 1800s downtown, shop at family-owned stores, and hear live country music in local bars on a Friday night. The Kerrville traditions of hospitality, neighborliness, and love of the land run deep. So from Native American hunting grounds to German shingle camps, from the railroad boom to folk festivals under the stars, Kerrville's story is a uniquely Texas tale, one of resilience, community, and a little bit of hill country magic. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of Kerrville, Texas, give it a like, subscribe for more stories from small towns and big cities alike, and drop a comment telling us your favorite Kerrville memory or hill country spot. We'll see you in the next